Hello, beautiful Virgo, and welcome to your reading for this month of November 2025. Today I will be drawing your cards from the Crystal Magic Tarot, and then I will be closing your reading with an oracle message from the Magical Spirit Oracle. So what messages do we have for Virgo? For the for the month of November 2025. What messages do you have for Virgo for the month of 2025? Okay. Okay. All right, Virgo. An interesting month here. I feel like, there's a lot of energy of possibility this month, but there's a lot of hesitation as well. Kind of like a crossroads, there's so many doors, there's so many what ifs. And I feel like a lot of you, your mind is racing, trying to pick the perfect path. There's a lot of imagination and a lot of dreaming happening, but yeah, I feel like there's also this really strong pull towards, grounding and taking one action. So the Seven of Cups in your overall energy tells me that, there is that abundance of choice this month, whether it's emotional, creative, career related choices. And some of you may be weighing multiple opportunities or weighing multiple relationships, feeling a little bit, dazzled at the moment, and not sure which one to commit to. And I feel like Spirit's saying not every option is meant for you. Just focus on what feels aligned with your heart and values. This card, this is classic Virgo energy. The struggle between clear thinking and overthinking. Okay? So with the Eight of Coins, this is what you need to be releasing this month, Virgo, and I feel like it's time to let go of perfectionism or pushing yourself, overworking yourself for approval. You've been, I feel like a lot of you have been hustling or grinding or chasing something. And I feel like Spirit wants you to release the pressure to prove yourself constantly. Your skills and your efforts, they are visible, and even if not everyone notices, your value doesn't necessarily need external validation this month, because in your strengths this month, Virgo, you are literally shining through as strength. And this is your inner calm, your inner resilience. You've got the patience, you've got the courage, you have the compassion, especially when it does come to handling what could be difficult choices, handling the emotions or the challenges attached to having to be discerning, having to make a choice when you've literally got so many doors waiting for you to walk through this month. And I feel like the message is that your power this month lies in grace, okay? So not force. You can navigate the complex situation without burning yourself out and without hurting others in that process. In your fears, Virgo, you do have the Death card in reverse, and it shows a little bit of hesitation around transformation or a new beginning. So, all of these doors or all of these options that you have in front of you this month might feel a little bit overwhelming. I know it's so much easier to ask for a sign or to ask for something and be given That's something in a single form. And then you're like, okay, awesome, this is what I need to do. But when you ask for something, a fresh start, a new relationship, a new career, something, and you're given so many options, it can be, pretty scary. Which one do you choose? Will you make the right choice? If you go through that door, does it close the door on that one? If this one doesn't work out, change is scary, even when it's necessary. And you've asked for this. You've asked for whatever is being presented to you this month. Maybe you just didn't really ask for so many options. But some of you might be clinging to, things you've outgrown, whether they're old habits or relationships, routines, just because I guess the unknown or too many possibilities just feels a little bit too big, a little bit overwhelming. And I feel like Spirit is encouraging you to see that this overwhelm, this pause, this you standing in a room full of open doors, it's temporary, yeah? But you've got to walk through one. You can't resist transformation. You asked for transformation. You asked for growth. And now it feels like you might be a little bit overwhelmed. But what you have to celebrate this month is coming through is the Knight of Pentacles reversed, which is, I feel like it's actually a sign that you are shedding a little bit of rigidity or being overly cautious. So, maybe you've been waiting too long to make a choice, to take action, or, with so many options in front of you, you've been over planning every detail, and that stopped you from walking through one of these doors. But I feel like this month Spirit is saying, celebrate the willingness to loosen up, to try it, to make a choice, to make a change. You don't have to do everything methodically, okay? Some things just require a little bit of passion and instinct. So tap into that instinct, tap into those gut feelings, and this big choice will suddenly become a lot smaller and a lot clearer as you come into the Knight of Wands. And it's a card of forward moving. It's a card of confidence. There's motion, there's flight here, and I feel like Spirit's saying it's time to move with courage and enthusiasm. Drop the overwhelm. Be grateful that so many doors have opened up, and just really tap into that strength. Tap into your intuition and get excited. Get excited about all of these options. Whether it's your creative project or your career, a new love interest, pick a door and get excited about that. The fire is here. All you have to do is step into it. So energy is moving quickly. It's moving from overthinking, overwhelm, contemplation, and it's moving right into full action. You are going to walk through a door. You need to, just release this concept of perfection. Really work through this hesitation and just trust that your strength will pull through. Embrace this change. Embrace it with courage, passion, and purpose this month, Virgo. So I'm going to close off with an oracle card from the Magical Spirit Oracle. What is a final message for Virgo for this month of November 2025? Looks like we've got a few too many doors here as well. So many options for you this month, Virgo. I'm going to choose this one. Beautiful. Magic. I'm not underestimating my own magic anymore. This card is all about new beginnings. It is all about transformation. It is all about your own power, your own strengths. And you can see here she's chosen her path. And she stands at the end of that road, like you soon will stand at one of those doorways, and just invite it, embrace it with every inch of your being. Don't underestimate your own magic anymore. You manifested, you called in this new opportunity, this new situation, and the universe has over-delivered in such a beautiful way. And yeah, don't underestimate your own magic. Don't stand in that room for too long looking at every door and convincing yourself that you can't make the choice. You know the right choice is there for you. You know the right door is there for you. Walk on through. All right. It's a bit of an exciting month, hopefully, for you, Virgo. Potentially a little bit overwhelming as well, but good things are coming. So thank you for joining me. I hope this message resonated with those of you who need to hear it. If it did, I'd love to hear from you in the comment box below. Let me know how these energies are showing up in your life at the moment. As always, I'm sending all of the love and all of the light to each of you for this month of November 2025, and I will see you soon.